I think that these local liquor stores have the mentality that, they're a necessity. They don't seem like they're ambitious at all to grow and expand. And I think that's going to be their downfall.
Hello everybody, welcome to Search. This week we will talk about how to sell wine and alcohol online, and we'll talk about local delivery and local pickup options. Now, there are thousands and thousands of local businesses. We're going to specialize in liquor stores and people that sell alcohol today, but these pickup and delivery functionalities are needed by a lot of local businesses, especially because of what's happening right now. People still will be weary about going outside, going to stores. A lot of people are ordering online. So as a local business, as a small business, or maybe as a business that has multiple locations in different cities and states, you have to provide this option now. Now, Joe, there are some examples of this. For example, we know Cheesecake Factory wasn't really set up for this. And then right after everything happened with COVID, and I think this is going to become the norm now, they set up their own pickup options. And that helps them with saving time and saving money, but it's a pretty good functionality. So when we're looking at what's happening locally in South Florida, as well as different places in the United States, how do you see this functionality working? If I have 4 different liquor stores, why do I need an online delivery option?
Yeah, so now we know that shoppers are less prone to going out to stores, right? If something can be delivered to them, they will choose that option. So any store, any retailer, whether it be alcohol or even, in some cases restaurants, they're now adapting to this. So aside from using Uber Eats or Postmates, where they're going to take a pretty large percentage, you would like to have this functionality in place so you don't have to give those guys a cut. You will have to try to work this into your operation, but at the end of the day, it's going to be cost beneficial for you.
Got it. I mean, we'll talk about us, and I think we both use these services. Joe, there's a local alcohol delivery service in Miami, Florida that we use. And me and Joe, we love barbecue. So there's a local butcher that we use that has these pickup options and delivery options on his site. Very efficient, right? And we see that, number one, conversion rate will increase. You will get more sales. You get upsell opportunity. And on top of that, you are nurturing your customers. You're giving your customers more ways to purchase from you. And I think we all got really spoiled with Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime is not even on, there's so much opportunity. Amazon Prime is not in every single city. So you could be your own Amazon Prime. If I had a liquor store, I want to do an app or I want to do a website that's mobile friendly and say, you know what, order from my store, I'll get it to you in 60 minutes. I mean, that's pretty cool shit. So why do you think people are not doing that, Joe?
Well, there's tons of regulations when it comes to shipping alcohol. So obviously if it's local, it's a little bit easier to do. But again, you're going to need drivers. You're going to need your own team. If not, you're going to need to use a third-party logistics to get it there within 60 minutes. But let's say you wanted to do 1 to 2 days, and let's say you wanted to ship multi-state. There are tons of regulations when it comes to shipping alcohol across state lines. So you're going to need, not only do you need to have a registered alcohol license, dealer registration license, but you're also going to need a license to ship from every single individual state that you plan on shipping to. So again, it's a time-consuming process to establish this, but like you said, it's definitely worth moving towards, because that's where this world is going towards right now. And they're moving in that direction, so you need to move with them.
Got it. So what you would do is you would basically arrange some kind of delivery option, put a delivery and pickup option on your website so people can see your inventory, right? Possibly put this in an app in the Apple Store or the Google Store, and you would do this locally first before opening up and trying to do this statewide.
Absolutely. Try it out local, proof of concept. Once you start to see that you're getting orders, once you start to reinvest in your business and you start to scale and grow nationally and grow your brand and your visibility, then you can start going after neighboring states and then kind of slowly work your way across the United States.
Got it. I mean, a delivery guy, as long as the local permits are okay, a delivery guy is not going to cost you more than $100 a day. And one delivery guy, I think, can realistically can make up to 20 to 30 deliveries on a daily basis. And there are some solutions that are at Optimum 7 do it built. Let's say you get 10 orders, and we can find the fastest way with specific algorithms and APIs. We can find the fastest way for your delivery person to deliver this alcohol, right? In a car or on a motorcycle, whatever that is. And these are the same technologies that Uber Eats and Postmates use, by the way, to make the delivery time as efficient as possible and to make the delivery itself as efficient as possible. So doing this locally, I think one of the reasons as well is local businesses are thinking that this is going to cost an arm and a leg, and it's not going to be that expensive for you to set up a system like this. You just need your website, and you just need all your products on your website, and you need to also track your inventory on your website. Because I might go to your website and I might have a party, I might purchase 5 blue labels, and you might have 10 in stock. So you want to keep track of that stuff. So the delivery and pickup functionality is really, really easy to implement as long as you have a good e-commerce system. That's on BigCommerce, Shopify, or even WooCommerce or WordPress will work for this because you're not going to get thousands and thousands of orders. Let's talk about the marketing, Joe, for a system like this, because a lot of people and a lot of businesses out there, they don't understand the power of nurture, right? And this is the same thing. We probably mentioned the word nurture in every single podcast that we do. I'm a liquor store, possibly on a monthly basis. I have 2,000, 3,000 people walk into my store, correct?
Yep.
Am I nurturing those people? What can I do to nurture those people? When I do a local pickup or delivery like this, I want to print something like a flyer. I want to give them a coupon code. I want to encourage them to use the service, correct? And I go to 3 different liquor stores and I see no nurture. So where do you think this is going? I can't help think that somebody's going to come, implement all these incredible systems and make these local liquor stores obsolete. What do you think?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think that these local liquor stores have the mentality that, they're a necessity, and they have their customer base, that they're loyal customers, they're regulars, and they seem content, right? They don't seem like they're ambitious at all to grow and expand. And I think that's going to be their downfall. You have stores like Total Wines that are popping up everywhere, ABC Liquors popping up everywhere. Mom and pop liquor stores could slowly start to die out if they don't start to nurture their customers and try to grow. So I absolutely agree with you that they need to go above and beyond. Start a rewards program. Total Wine does it, right? Why don't you? Start a rewards program, increase your loyal customers, your repeat business, but at the same time, if you implement a rewards program with a referral-based point system, you're going to see that word of mouth that, your loyal customers are now going to start to attract and bring more business for you.
Yeah. I go to this liquor store. I've probably purchased $3,000 from them in the past 60 days. Easily. No nurture, right? No nurture whatsoever. No email, no text, no specials. Hey, Duran, you're a valued customer, man. Come back and we'll give you 10% off with the scotch, or we'll give you 5% off with that stuff. And the only reason I spent so much money is we did a couple of events. But it means that I'm a valued customer. I spend money, so you should spend more time trying to make more money from me. But Total Wine does it like you said, and they do a good job. The only reason, by the way, I don't go to Total Wine is because they're far away from us. Right? If they did a nearby location, I would ditch that liquor store like that. And I think that's what they don't understand.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, Total Wine's not that close to me, yet I will go out of my way at times to go over there.
Yeah.
That just goes to show if you implement any type of this functionality and create that customer loyalty and that brand loyalty, people will go out of their way to go see you.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Well, that's from a nurture standpoint. Now, from a marketing standpoint, let's touch base on this. How can obviously they can use Facebook for this. They can use proximity. There are some regulations and rules with Facebook. You have to register. You have to make sure that you tell them you have a liquor license for your local area or wherever you're shipping to. And I think that AdWords does not allow advertisement for alcohol, but you can still do retargeting with AdRoll. So there are ways you can nurture your customers. I might not be thinking about buying a wine, but if you showed me an ad with a wine that was, I don't know, a 98 out of 100, that's from the type of grape that I like, I might just go in and order 10 cases.
Yeah.
And none of these liquor stores are taking advantage of this locally. What do you think the potential is for nurture like that, not only to your customers, but also to new acquisition, new people that are finding your liquor stores?
Oh, I think that there's tremendous potential. One thing that we have not seen a shortage of are apps like Vivino or Wine Searcher. I believe Gary Vaynerchuk just came out with his own that you could text, or you can
Wine
ask
text.
wine
Yeah.
text. That's customer data that you could potentially tap into, right? So anybody who's downloaded that app, anybody who's expressed an interest in that app, is a potential customer. And like you said, with the proximity search, now you're just honing down. You break it down. I mean, the possibilities are endless, really. So it's just a matter of kind of taking these mom and pop store owners from the Stone Ages into the digital world. So, once they open their eyes to it and they allow someone to help them and show them what could be done, I think they'll be treading water till then.
So again, if you're a local liquor store, or if you're a local business, you have to look into pickup and delivery options because it will increase your sales. You will grow. And if you don't scale, you will die because there will be some larger organization who comes and who uses this opportunity, who takes a cut. I mean, we saw this happen with Uber, with cab drivers. We saw this happen with Uber Eats and Postmates because these restaurants rejected having their own delivery systems and delivery people for years. Somebody came over, got a cut. Now you have to give 10-15% of your check to somebody else. It's terrible. So yeah, 30%. So do not allow this to happen. Start working on your stuff right now. If we can help, let us know. We'll talk to you guys next week.